Oh, goodness, I'm here. Hello. Hey. I just have to open this drink here. Yeah, so I've been playing Megabonk. it's, I was like, oh, I'm gonna not play this game because I've played virtually every other good example of a Vampire Survivors-like game. And then I just said, I'm bored, I want another Vampire Survivors-like game, so I bought it. Yeah. I mean, it's a good game. Clearly, it's just I literally couldn't resist playing it at some point. Every option that I had was like, well, you could play this, this, and this, but don't you want to try out that brand new Megabonk? And I did, and yeah, it's good. It's good. It's different because it's a 3D space, and it's similar to Risk of Rain in a lot of ways. It's like if you took Vampire Survivors and you just meshed it with Risk of Rain. It's literally what it is. So it's got that rampant craziness that Vampire Survivors has, but it has that strategic item acquisition, characters and placements all throughout every level, kind of like Risk of Rain. So you're rushing to get to shrines, you're trying to get items, but at the same time, using the strengths of your characters and mixing and matching weapon builds to see where you go. Honestly, if this is the way that the survivor like genre is going to keep going, I am very happy. Because it was only a matter of time before someone made a similar game to Risk of Rain. But anyways, let me get a drink of this. Without further ado, we're gonna start out as Vlad here. I didn't realize there was rankings. Huh. Sorry, I didn't see that. Oh, dang. Yeah, my easily, like, two best characters were Sir Ufi and Noel. Trying to play Vlad. I don't know what ranks do, though. I guess for the ultimate skin? I don't know. Oh, this game does get difficult, though. In these higher tier areas, they really start to push home the difficulty of the enemies. But I like Vlad because he can hit anyone from a really, really decent distance and lifesteal like crazy. He's also got this inherent, like, really high jump, which is really nice. He's a little bit more sluggish on his feet than other characters. I guess he doesn't need it since he can hit people from very far away. It's a good experience gain. I usually avoid getting experience gains. Okay, that's a microwave. That's great. Also, I'm going to talk like I know what I'm doing. And I know a bit about the game, but forgive me if you don't know what a microwave does in this game. I'll tell you right now what it does. The microwave lets you bake an item to create another version of itself. Basically, another of the same item. Sacrificing an item of the equal tier. That is an amazing start. Okay. So, yeah, the microwave's a really big thing. If you see it early. Because then I now know where it is. And now I just need... That's a normal microwave, so I need normal items. Which, unfortunately, is not a guarantee. Oh. I'm gonna goof. I'm gonna goof. It's gonna happen. Slimes are junky. I guess we'd get a shield. Don't really have any goals for this. Other than hopefully actually winning on stream, which would be kind of cool. Probably isn't gonna happen, but... Maybe I should just get the experience tome. Usually avoid the experience tome. crit chance again. We've got some critical damage, but... Leave me alone. Oh, goodness. More jump height. Emphasize what we already have. Okay. Doll is huge. Don't know if we want to go full on with the doll, though. Oh, no, that's really good. If I could find a blue microwave, that'd be amazing. Get some more armor. I don't have the money. Oh no. Right. Let's grab... Nope. Not yet. Size tome's kind of fun. What am I saying kinda? It's really fun. More projectiles would be really nice. Lack in damage later, but... Or we could just get the lifesteal, because we have demonic blood, which is going to keep increasing our health per kill. Lifesteal would help as we're taking damage. Or we could just get the healing, outside the health tome. The actual health tome, which would be huge. Boom. I don't know. Also got the glasses. If I decide to use the microwave on the glasses, our first hit on any enemy would be extreme. By how much? 20%. Honestly, I'm kind of liking that thought. Some of my best runs in Risk of Rain were basically the shades, which are exactly the same item. We're not getting in there. There's too many enemies. I need another weapon. I guess we could get the bone. Rather than getting the projectile, I decided to get a damage increase, because what damage we do have, I mean, it's starting to fall apart a little bit. Just a little. I do not care for those. Cooldown could be really good. But I don't think we need cooldown. Honestly, I'm thinking more and more that I'm going to want to get... Well, okay, if I get crit, that's better than damage. Yeah, let's get crit. Yeah, screw it, we'll get the hero sword. I gotta remember where this microwave is, because now I don't remember. It was on top of, like, a large hill somewhere, probably over there. The only reason I got the hero sword was I wanted some close range. We don't really have close range except for the poison, which in itself is a liability sometimes. It's great when you stack it. Okay, we're gonna do this. I do like the doll, but I will not lament the doll if it gets consumed. Okay, got 4 of those. So that's a significant amount of damage early on. Now, the only thing that can bite us in the ass with that is, right now our highest damage dealer is the blood spell. So something else hits an enemy. It's not going to do nearly enough, but it's still going to have a rather impressive damage amount. Still looking for the boss thing. I don't know where it is. I guess we could get 2 bosses. Why not? I could have taken that earlier. Probably should have. We're critting practically every hit, so it's going good for us. I wanted that, but I'm not going to get it. Some more crit chance. I don't know if there's anything like stacking more crit. Get some lifesteal on top of everything. Some more defensive. Why not? Projectile count, crit chance. Get another projectile. Why not? It's one more enemy getting struck every few, you know, firings there. I don't know if the poison damage, if that's the first thing that hits them, does that also factor in with the glasses? I don't know. It'd be very, very hard to test that. But assume it doesn't. As well. We need a double jump to really emphasize that. Another doll. It's nice that we never lost our doll. I really need to find the boss. There he is over there. Okay. Let's get these. Or one of these at least. And the more damage we get, the more some base damage we get, that first hit. Oh, he was over here. Oh shit, he's right there. Of course he's right there. The first hit we get is a lot of damage. So we're easily... I'm not getting up there just yet. Got 21 seconds before things get a little scary. I could have gotten that, but whatever. Get some more size. A lot of our splash effects are doing a lot. That's a bad place to be. And that may have just cost me this. More damage. Nice. We're gonna get killed. We're gonna get killed. There's no way out of this. You're not intended to fight the boss during the ghost phase. I don't even know how I'm gonna get back up there. All the ghosts that are coming my way. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. I don't have enough lifesteal to survive this. Yep, it's over. That was not a great run. I thought it would have been. Good, no, well. Honestly, I think the best way to make use of the glasses thing is if you have all, like, melee stuff. Because all melee, like, weapons, you can really control what you hit and when. I think I want is area, I want damage, and I want crit. Gimme, gimme, gimme. These might get me, though. If they're too high, the frost ring won't deal damage to them, which kind of stinks. Yeah, like that, right there. That wasn't even a run. That wasn't even a run. Can I afford more of this? Yes. How about this? Yes. Okay. Rerolls and banishes are very important. Give me your soul. No! Oh, goodness. Hey, Kosaku. How you doing? Welcome to the Megabonk. Oh, man. Yeah. Look what time it is. It's the time. The time of Megabonk. Oh, I should have gotten a damage tome. get some more size. Every time I play this character, I get bees. Every time. Stop with the bees. The bees. Could have gotten the size tone as well, but aura's really good. Okay. It's time to bonk. Doing good. I'm doing good. Had a couple of headache days in the week, but I was feeling pretty good today, so. The bees haunt you. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I shouldn't be, like, doing the slidey jumps so much on this character, since most of my damage is literally on a flat plane. Of course, the bees make it very difficult to cope with anyways. They have to be just low enough for me to hit them. Do I get the katana? Yeah, we get the katana. Yeah, I'm glad I feel better too. But for how long? That's always the question. Better katana? Sure. Please, no. Please, no. I want that burger. Can't get that burger now. Oh, come on. Okay, so we have no long-range weapons, so we really should pick something like a lightning staff or the blood thingy. But yeah, upgrades are also really nice. Oh, we finally took care of the ogre. Yeah, it's just raw damage. I mean, that's a good upgrade. Burger. Nice. Ugh! Oh, come on. I landed on them. Just can't move fast enough. Yeah, that was an oof. Come on, goblins. Come on, goblins. Give me that experience. So another thing I could do is get the attraction tome. The reason that's such a big deal is if I get size and attraction, I'm dealing a lot of damage in a wider area, but I'm also picking up all the goodies without having to move around so much. That was a waste. Oh, ghouls! The ghouls! They're too quick. I don't know. Like, I know the power of any attracting magnet or orb in the other Survivor-like games is, like, super important. Megabonk, they give you a lot of those, like, actual magnet shrines or magnet drops. I don't know if having base attraction is a good idea. But at the same time, would make situations like this where I'm killing some enemies, I have to not get as close when they drop. They're quick. Ooh, stinky cheese. Maybe we try getting it when it shows up. Keep getting damage drops, we're gonna be fine. Ooh! They're so quick! They're so quick! I'm dead. That run's over. That's how most runs go. It's like, you'll be doing fine, and then one enemy decides it wants to appear. That's another difference that this game has. They're not set in stone. So, sometimes I'll play and I won't see a bee for many runs. Then the bees start showing up in a different run. And sometimes I won't see the ghouls. So it's like, the game just decides to throw different kinds of mobs at you whenever it wants. So your strategies, whatever strategy you're formulating in your head, is not going to work 100% of the time because the type of enemy is going to move differently or have different health pools. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of shield. Cooldown. Fire and ice. Which means I probably shouldn't get aura, because then I will have only one slot for, like, ranged. And I think we want some ranged stuff, if not, like, the Aegis, the shield. Here's the ghouls again. I mean, I'll take the ghouls over the bees, it's just they're really quick. Like, that movement speed's gonna do anything for me. Damage increase, sure. Basic game is doing random bullshit. Yeah. I mean, it keeps it fresh. You don't know what's gonna pop up till it pops up. So you'd be like, oh, yeah, this run's going great. As long as they don't have flyers, then they have flyers. Or, wow, you know, that wave of, like, giant scorpions was really tough. And then the game's like, oh, you thought scorpions were tough. How about just all big, chunky mummies or something? There's a lot of ways it can go. And there may be another, like, level. I'm not even aware how many levels are in this, but there's another level that's probably completely different mobs that I'm not even aware of. Maybe I should get the banana rings. Banana's not terrible. It's a fairly good weapon. It's better than the bones, I think. Yeah, let's get the attraction tome. That's a noticeable increase. That is a noticeable increase, the range. The range in which I can pick things up. Oh, crap. The piggy. Ow. should try to get the damage down when that pops up. Okay. The RNG. The RNG, Jesus! Be with me! Oh, crap. That's not going to be good for us. Projectile speed. I don't even know if that's going to affect our lightning. It won't affect our other stuff. Might as well get some silver out of this. Come on, give me some experience. Do I want blood magic? Yeah, it's long distance damage that can equate to healing and health, so... Could get the crit chance instead of damage. Let's get attraction first. Why not? It's extra health. Yeah, let's get the crit chance. Bush is over there. I think he'll kill us, though. See you. Thank goodness we don't have to touch him. Or get near him, for that matter. You do have to touch him, but, like, you don't have to get, like, in his face for him to activate. He'll just activate whenever he wants. And get some lifesteal, just because we don't really have much for health gain. Yeah, we'll get lightning staff upgrade, why not? Armor? Sure. I mean, if I kill him, I get a chest, but he is very difficult. Extra slow, why not? Get that. If our fire becomes almost equal or above anyways to our frost aura, this character is all about duration, so they're leaving a fire trail wherever they go. And if it gets larger and larger and larger, it's going to be that much more, you know, dangerous for anything behind us. Oh, so regeneration is nice. We are getting some life. Passive regeneration. Oh my god, what is with the regeneration? I'm not hating it. It's just... it's kind of insane. More stinky cheese. Always love to see that. Oh! They landed on me. Frankly, I could use some more shield. Can you upgrade skills you already have? Ooh, Chalk Blade. Healing above. Max hit point allows you to overheal by 75%. Also grants 20% lifesteal. So we just boosted our lifesteal, plus we got overheals. Upgrading stuff. So you can keep upgrading stuff. I don't think there's a max level for it. Some stats do have a definitive max, but not all of them. Screw it, let's get more health regen. It's hard to... like, you can't transform them, if that's what you're saying. Like, at least not at the moment. Unless there's something that somebody knows that I don't. Vampire Survivors, that game is all about, you know, transforming a lot of items to make even better items. Oh god, that overheal. Oh, that overheal. I don't think that that's the idea in this game. It's more like D&D rare items, basically. You're getting rarer and rarer drops for the items you have. I do need the shield, though. The damage would have been nice, but... the crit chance. We should probably head back to the boss. Ooh. Thorns and armor. Yeah, sure. I don't have much armor, but a little bit of revenge damage would be nice. Ooh, a microwave. I don't know if I want to risk it. I have some items that I like. Stone Golem. I could do something stupid with the microwave. I could give myself even more life regen, but I would lose some damage probably in the process. Any bit helps. Every bit helps. I must go further. Give me that nuke. Boom. Okay, we got a nice, yeah, I'll get that. We got a nice revenge zapper, so if something touches us, we can shock them. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna touch the boss pedestal. The rock! Get the crit chance increase. Was tempted to upgrade the blood, but it's not the strongest part of this. No, 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 no. I do zoomies around you. That overheal is saving us, though. It's creating another, like, shield against our health. That big yellow bar that's appearing under my health, that's the, overheal. No, I want it! Trying to knock me away from my chest. I don't want the airborne shit! It's not good! It's not good! Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty apparent when you get heal, it'll literally, show it visually, which I think is a very good, let's not buy that just yet. It's a very good indicator. I do see another bush over there. We're not touching him. He'll end our run. I already technically kind of sort of unlocked him. I just need a sniper rifle. Yeah, we're gonna get more shield. Talk to the statue. Free blood magic. Sure. That's extra healing. I don't think I'm powerful enough. We are going to grab this one. Not bad. What I want to see is another vendor or a high-tier microwave. For instance, if we get a magenta microwave, we could bump up that blood gauntlets we just got. Even nicer if we had 2 legendary weapons. And we had a golden microwave, which I'm not even sure if they exist. I've never seen one. We'll get extra experience now, why not? More healing. I don't think it counts as lifesteal, but it's free health being topped up. Drop chance, yeah, sure. Bob's not bad. Shrines are like super powerful. If you have enough wrenches, you can make your shrine rewards pretty awesome, but a projectile count, because we have some projectiles that need to be amplified. Crit chance. Keep boosting that through the roof. Experience gain, sure. We're doing pretty decent damage. I think our defense, though, is quite terrible. It seems nice, but they can still get through that overheal. Oop. Like they're very tanky. This is bad. Increased a crit chance. We're, I would say, pretty much almost at max crit. He won't let me grab that. I want it. Give it to me. It would help out. Okay, well, we killed the mini-boss, so... I should have grabbed the buff, then the free chest. No! There we go. Increase our size a little bit more. Then I can probably focus more damage, or if possible, defensives would be nice. Like right here, could probably walk away with a defensive. Nope. Extra damage is extra damage. Duration damage. Get flat damage. I was probably gonna grab the attack speed, which is basically cooldown, but We haven't been stacking enough of that, so it probably wouldn't have made much of a difference. More experience. That's nice. This run's going nicely, but I should probably head to the boss pretty soon. Actually, I should probably make my way over there now. I'm just gonna grab one more shrine, hoping to get, like, armor or something. Actually, armor would go pretty nicely right now. Power up multiplier would be fine. It's just that only helps if there's a power up. Let me through! Yeah, screw it. Get the stuff we missed. If we missed any. I mean, we could end up getting ourselves, like, a few different power-ups dropping during the boss fight, and those could actually make or break the run if we get more of these purple ones I was about to say. They're pretty nice. Look at that fire. This is bad. They almost got through my health. Honestly, size is going to probably be the most effective thing we have here. A little extra damage is not going to make a huge difference. But Firewalker is doing a lot for us. That still, like, casts on the ground even when we're in the air. And we died. I didn't have enough damage. Because we had a lot of burst damage, and we were applying damage on the ground, but, as nice as Attraction Tome was, I think I should have gotten the... Actually, no. If I hadn't gotten the shield stuff... No, wait, which tome... I don't remember which tomes I had. If I had chosen damage, maybe instead of crit, I think overall that would have helped. Bonk? Yes, I'm bonking it up. How you doing, whoever? Do-do-do-do. Maybe we do an all melee build this time. A lot of melee stuff is far more powerful than the range stuff. So maybe if I get the swords, if I get the aura, could get the fire boots again. That was okay. That was fine. Most of our damage may have come from that. We could try to exploit evasion. We can get enough evasion rings. Maybe even pick up the evasion tome. Actually, no, I think I really should pick up the evasion tome. Because we just got the cloak. And what this does is 2 times damage on the next attack after evading. And then it will increase attack speed and movement speed. So it'll compensate for what we're missing. And if we could find a blue microwave, we can just start putting blue items into that. I'm going to banish the silver tome. I hate these bugs. Ah! Those bugs are not fun. Ah! We're not gonna get to the point to even live through this. Those bugs are gonna ruin it for us. I need the healing. Luck would have been okay, but we needed the healing. Give me the health! Yeah, I'll get the wrench. Cooldown's really good, but wrench this early? Oh, I almost accidentally pressed that. Let's not do that. That would have been bad. We will get crit chance, but we're not getting the crit tome, I don't think. At least not at the moment. Gotta clear out some of these bugs. They're gonna follow us forever. Probably should have re-rolled for another weapon. Okay, there's only a few bugs left. We want the evasion tome. Aura. Take aura. Moldy cheese. Duh. Get the projectile count. I don't believe that'll affect these two weapons at the moment, but if we get like a sword or anything like that. Tempted to pick up the shotgun. We have to deal with these. Can't allow them to run around. Ah! Just punch you across the map. No, please. I want to live. Come on. Come on, give me another shroud. Nope. This'll help. We will need the shield tome for this build. I would like to get the evasion tome, definitely, but if we're doing an all melee build, we're gonna need to get some, like, security. Sword? Yeah. Sword's amazing. Katana or the Dexecutioner? Dexecutioner is great because it can execute enemies. Katana does a lot of damage, but only to the closest enemy. I think we get the Dexecutioner. I would have liked to get the fire boots, but that instant kill threshold is just too good. I don't think it applies to bosses, but I think it applies to elites. You're sure? Yeah. Evasion. Let's get more evasion. I gotta pump a lot of levels into that. And I'd love to get the... Ah! Love to get the rings, but... Could also get some evasion here. No. We can get projectile count, which will affect the sword Both swords, actually. One of my best knight runs was all projectiles and knockback. That's where that the screen thing came from, the thumbnail. There was just like a giant mass of ghosts on me, and I just sat there life-stealing and knocking everything away from me. It was really cathartic. I enjoyed it a lot. I would like to get size, so we're gonna banish the attraction tome. I guess I have to go back up there and get that chest. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. I need it. Stop pushing that box. Why are the ogres pushing boxes around? What's with them? Why do they do that? Why do you do these things? I'd like to get more experience. I'm not killing many enemies, unfortunately. Evasion. Evasion is going to equate to power. If we get enough evasion, if something would hit us, we're instantly getting a threshold where we're dealing double damage. Now, I think that double damage is going to apply... I could regret this, but I'm going to do it. I think the double damage is going to apply to everything in the area because our abilities are mostly area. I don't know if that's how it's applied, but it stands to reason if we have enough evasion... we have enough evasion, we'll be able to continuously evade and keep getting even singular ×2, like, hits. But I think it's going to apply to our weapons, like, range statistics. I'm hoping, at least. So basically, the frost boots and the aura are going to do ×2 damage to everything around them. That's what I'm hoping. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm hoping. We did just, in fact, evade an attack. We need that size. You don't know, Hisaku? I don't know. I became an expert at Vampire Survivors logic, and for a time even playing... I would like that there, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Risk of Rain as well. Risk of Rain. Like, I knew what stats, what items I'd want to make my really stupid builds. But this game kind of invents some of its own things too, so some stuff doesn't behave the same way. Yeah. Let's increase our sword a little bit. Oh, surprise chest. I don't want too much knockback. It's not terrible, it's just, since most of our stuff is close range, probably do more harm than good. Alright. don't have lifesteal, and all we have is this shield. Realize how sticky this is gonna be. Like that. Ah! Can move them away from that. Oh! Okay, it's do or die. Do or die. Grab it. Good damage. Very good damage. Ooh! Very hairy. Very hairy. I don't like when he's climbing things because we can't hit him. The hell? What's going on? There was a wall. I couldn't see the wall. Oh shit, he's pushing me. It might be over. You're curious? Oh goodness. Kill the boss! Oh, it didn't do anything for us! There's still ghosts. Oh, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it! Did I live? I made it! I made it! I am alive! I don't deserve to be alive. Oh my god. Yay. Yay. I'm happy I'm alive too. Get some lifesteal. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this. That's not great. Evasion ring, finally. Honestly, I should probably invest more points in the sword or the Dexecutioner. The other sword. Okay, we're not going anywhere with that. Woo. Yeah, I'll chill enemies. Why not? We gotta get those pylons, like... I can't stress how important those are. Being able to negotiate our own stats is a big deal. I'm not killing that guy. Those little ghosts are actually also very surprisingly, like, strong. You need a few stacks of them, but you can do some pretty impressive stuff with them. They do require an activation, though, so there's enough things to pick up. Or enough chests to open. We get a damage boost if we're staying still, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Ooh. I don't like it. I don't like it. Boom. Gotta take this guy out. I can't have him running around. Oh, my soda's almost gone. Oh no. My power source. Ugh. Evasion. I made a mistake. I was like, oh, we'll be a cheeky bugger and get more of our evade stuff. Nope. Nope, they got me. Okay, well that stunk. Let's play some of the ninja. Speaking of evade, I just want to complete this so badly. Don't say maybes. That only unmotivates you. I always work in maybes. I work in maybes because I'm hoping that the end result is not what I believed it was going to be. So by saying maybe I change that. I can't say that that's helped. I don't know if I can, like, stack projectiles with the katana. God, he runs so stupid. Why does he run like that? I don't know. Let's go for high damage, high crit weapons. Sorry, the banana is not a high damage, high crit weapon. I shouldn't have picked that up. Goofy Naruto? Isn't that like that cartoon about that idiot kid and his idiot friends? Do idiot things. I don't like them. I only really learned what that was like probably 2 years ago, and I don't like it. We used to have good cartoons when I was a kid. Everything after that has gotten really lackluster. Let's try to do as many quantity. We want to do as many projectiles as possible, then we can worry about like damage or things like that. I want to have all the blades. Damage. We'll pick up the damage tone. You're worth experience. Come here. No! He got away. Ow! He bit me. Crit chance. Can't afford it. Ah! Hear me out. Cooldown on top of our current build. That's more blades out. And because more blades out, more blades projectiles, that's a lot of blades. We're gonna do death by a billion cuts. A small shield on that. It seems to be working. Yeah, let's just get all the sword weapons. Let's get the actual sword next. We're the sword master. We call it a cartoon. It's not really a cartoon. It's a cartoon to me. I only consider it anime if it's I don't know, culturally relevant, and I don't think Naruto's relevant. I don't think it ever was relevant. It just, to me, like, I don't know, my style of animated stuff, like, woo, okay, I mean, extra fire, that's cool. Animated works, I think that a lot of them were better back in the day when the concept was brand new and quite pure. It's like, okay, ooh, giant fork. Wait, how much is that? That's 360. We need the giant fork. We're gonna fork our enemies to death. Sorry, I'm talking about cartoons. I'm like, let's fork our enemies to death. So, like Looney Tunes, for instance. I grew up with Looney Tunes, and it was funny as hell to see these cutesy little animals suddenly pull out a giant hammer and Megabonk, and to slam it on another character's head, or just the whimsical nature of it. I feel that cartoons in general, at least the animated media of like comics or whatever, has gotten to a point where they're trying to tell more realistic stories, but as a result of telling realistic stories, you know, where there's a lot of emotion and things like that, they're missing something in the translation. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like, you know, stories about ninjas and jumpsuits. Maybe that's just it. I'm not sure. I've gotten old enough to be like, Digimon was peak, Pokemon was peak at a time, but now all this other stuff is just kind of like noise. It's just a lot of noise. We're all biased at a point. We are. I'm not gonna ignore that fact. We all have a bias. I'm probably biased for saying like I preferred some of the older like cartoons and animes. Everyone is going to be biased. That's impossible not to be. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But I feel that they are way, like, everything in that same category now is just way too drama. Less quality goes into the work itself. God, I remember the first Fantasia almost never happened because there was an earthquake, and when they were, like, processing the film, so it's like sheet by sheet by sheet of drawn work, and as they're processing it, an earthquake happens, it almost brought down the machine that was doing it. Heck, the building could have gone down. Like, there could have been a fire. That would have been it. We would have never seen Fantasia. But, you know, the only evidence of the earthquake appears in, like, one half-second frame or something like that during a forest scene. We still have that movie, you know, for all time, until Disney decides to, like, you know, lock it away or something. But the point is, like, there was a level of work involved in making these. And now I feel like Naruto and a lot of other things, they just rush it to make it popular, as opposed to it becoming popular by its own natural merit. And so they, like, try to bloat it with emotion, they try to bloat it with all this real-world mumbo-jumbo. It's like, that's the guy that killed my father. We're gonna bring him into court. Wait, I thought they were ninjas fighting evil. Nah, but they're gonna go to court and sue this guy for being a bad person. It's like, that's kind of... No, get that out of there. I don't want this in my cartoon. The opposite comparison, I think the episode of Pokemon with a gun was funny, but that's just because it was appallingly funny. I don't care that it brings a real world thing in there. It was appallingly funny, and it's a shame that we didn't get to see that in America until much later. Naruto was rushed. Yeah, it does. See, that's why I'm I'm coming from that stance. It feels like a rushed piece of media to attract attention, and rather than it just generating attention. Monster Rancher, for instance. Monster Rancher, I always reference the American version of that, how badly they treated it at the end, but it drew attention during its time, naturally. People really took to Monster Rancher. It was like Pokemon, like Digimon, but it was crueler and darker, with that cute glaze of creatures over the top. But that got its attention because of how unique it was. Naruto just feels like Airbender 2.0. I don't know which one came out first, but that's what it feels like. Like, Naruto is like, yeah, we want to recapture this magic in its exact form. So we got this group of heroes that's going to do basically the exact same thing with virtually the same kind of energy. It feels like both studios... I'm saying both studios. I don't know if they're made by the same person. I should hope not, but both studios just wanted to make something that was going to sell. As opposed to the natural course of, like, people enjoying the franchise. But, you know, people could say, oh, I'm very biased about, you know, what I like and what they like. Then again, I'm not a huge anime person, so there's only a few things I'll watch and really stand. I was more into anime when I was younger. Now I like drama. Now I like a lot of horror movies. And that's just it. I mean, I'm just built for horror. All the spooky stuff. I like the spooky stuff. Did you watch the bloopers? No, I'm assuming that's like a YouTube channel that makes bloopers, I'm assuming. Unless they added bloopers. They, like, actually put, like, an oopsie track in their show. That'd be kind of cool. The voice actor's, like, saying something that's not even in the script. I don't know. Classic. Yeah, I don't know, like, how many seasons or how many different versions there is of that. I like I said, I barely knew what Naruto was until, like, almost a year or a half ago. Because I remember somebody mentioned Naruto once in a stream, and I was like, what the hell is a Naruto? Sorry to live that kind of meme, but what in the hell is a Naruto? And why do they run like this? Who would run like this? Do you know ninjas do not run like this? Is that the thing that they're trying to teach? They don't run like that. Frick, ninjas didn't really run anywhere. You wouldn't be running because you don't want to give away your position until you strike. That was the point. It was guerrilla warfare in the woods. Oda Nobunaga is coming around the corner with a massive army, and you want to strike at his forces. You don't run like this. He's gonna spot you, and they're gonna light you up. Oh god, someone should do an actual, like, ninjas who think they're Naruto in real feudal Japan getting horribly destroyed because they're doing the stuff from the anime. That would be so funny. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should contact them. Guys, I have a show idea for you. You're gonna hate me for it. We don't talk about the third one? What, there's the third Naruto? He's doing the run wrong! Cool. There's a wrong way to do the wrong run? I don't know. I don't know. This world is scary. God, look at all the blades we have. Maybe I'm onto something. Those mega crits. I don't know if projectile speed matters. I know cooldown does, but... God, the mega crits. Oh, they're so good. I'm not touching the difficulty stuff. Let's not make it harder if we don't have to. Let's get an extra jump. Why not? We're surviving. That's just because anything that comes near us gets blended to death. Will it blend? Yes, it will. You are a sword. Be a sword. Sonic was first. Well, half the time, Sonic didn't even run. Like, in the old, like, comics... Or, sorry, not comics. And there were comics, but, the animation... Half the time, Sonic would blink. He would literally blink. I think he was more powerful in that version of their universe than ever before. Because Sonic could literally put his knee forward, and then suddenly time and space would warp around him, and he would be on the other side of the screen. Because literally, I mean, they're just inserting a Sonic frame left to right. But if we have to go into realism there, I think that was the strongest version of Sonic and his friends. And the movies, like, I did watch the movies, but even with the cool, like, ritzy, you know, guys, he's like a nuclear reactor hedgehog, he still doesn't compare to the comic version of Sonic. Also, the fact that the comic version of Sonic can shear through solid metal with his body, just like in the game. Whereas the movie with Jim Carrey, Sonic is kind of limited. Until he becomes Thanos, but let's, you know, not talk about that. That was as accurate as that can get, I guess. Want more damage. So we got a lot of blades out at any given time. Although I could have more blades. God, we are melting these guys. Ninja was the way to go. Yippee. I loved the first 3 games of Sonic, too. Like, we had the old Sega, and we had the original Sonic, then Sonic and Tails came out, and then finally there was the one with Knuckles. Sonic, I don't remember if it was called Sonic 3 or whatever, but the third game that I remember, and you could actually plug in this adapter. This was when video game companies really cared, because they knew they had something special. You could plug in the adapter, and originally Knuckles was supposed to be in the first few games, but they had run out of memory. So there was an adapter that came with the game, and you could effectively plug him in and patch him into the first 2 games, which was really cool. They don't really do stuff like that in video games anymore. The magic is kind of gone. Of course, he was completely busted because after they realized they didn't have enough memory to have like this extra character and extra levels, Knuckles was completely overpowered in some of the older content because he could glide and shit, and he could do stuff that Sonic and Tails could not even dream to do. That was so nuts. I loved playing those games, though. And you could also play multiplayer. A lot of people don't realize that. You could actually hook in another controller with any of those games. Well, not the first game, but with the adapter you could. Because at that point you could take Tails or Knuckles in. But multiplayer was kind of terrible because we didn't have these advanced computers and stuff. We had just our TVs. So you're playing with your friends and you get off screen. But the game doesn't really do a split screen option, so instead you got this annoying tiny little like miniature window that pops up within the window. It's constantly moving around in relevance to where your character is. It became impossible to play. We still did it. It was fun. I don't know how we got from Naruto running to Sonic, but it's okay. It's fine. I had more experience with Sonic than I do with this. Running... Ninja move one place to another, murder, running. Well, they didn't run like that. They literally didn't. Like history accounts the ninja as being secretive, stealthy, and literally, like, guerrilla tactics. You would ambush, always ambush. Running like this is a bad idea, because if you're in a place with any, like, cobbled streets or whatever, roads, they're gonna hear you. If you're in the middle of the forest, they're gonna hear you. If you're... You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. And during that time period, you know, the musket was becoming a force of power when it came to the battlefield, and even in everyday, like, existence. So a lot of guard towers or whatever, whatever faction, whatever clan is in power, they have guns. So running like that is not going to matter. You come running out of the bush with your tanto or whatever and a bow, they're going to see you. They have a shot prepped, and you're done for. I think the problem is, like, a lot of these animes project that falseness, that kind of, like, cutesy magical world, but it kind of sticks in the culture, and then people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a thing with a ninja, and I want the ninja to run like Naruto. I know this guy's probably doing this because it's funny, but there's too many other examples where they're like, yeah, why can't the ninja run? I think Assassin's Creed Shadows has that. Actually, now that I think of it, I think they have the Naruto run in that, and it's like, no. First of all, that game's grossly historically inaccurate, but then second, it's like, they're gonna get their head blown off. I don't know. It's becoming a mythos that the world is refusing to shake. All because of an anime. It's kind of like how people thought lemmings would hurl themselves from cliffs. That was started by Walt Disney. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. Walt Disney started that. He did some animal videos, like documentary stuff, and when they were trying to record the modest lemming, they found lemmings were incredibly boring. Then they realized, there's a cliff. How do we make the lemming more interesting to audiences? How do we present this documentary in a way that everyone's going to want to watch it? That's right. They would take the sweet, kind-natured lemmings and they would hurl them off a cliff. And that is how the lemming tosses itself off a cliff got started. No. I didn't think that you said it. I was bringing it up because it seems like media thinks... No, I'm not saying you thought that. No, I'm not accusing you. Let's see. Too goofy to be real. Yeah, no, the whole running like this is way too nuts. Though I think my version of making like a movie about ninjas trying to be ninjas from Naruto in reality would be really funny. I think that would be a hilarious movie. Where is this? I could kill the boss, but I want to find the actual boss, because if I don't get to that boss and the ghosts show up, I'm done. I'm done for. Oh no. We've spent too much time dancing around. I'm so slow. I don't know where the boss platform is. I have no idea. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. No, I think we get more cheese. Are reasons for that? The cheese stacks poison something pretty effectively. Oh, this is bad. I don't know where it is. Oh, the ghosts are coming. We're gonna lose this run. We had all the blades, and now we're gonna have nothing. It's over there! You can DPS the boss down, we win. Be fast! I gotta be fast! We're doing a lot of damage to him. I mean, with all these, like, close-range blades, we're... I don't know if we can take a hit, though. We can... can keep most of the ghosts away from us, but I don't know if I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Oh, no, it's not. Yep, no, we're dead. All the blades build did not work. I think if I had literally just invested in the katana, we took the other items, but if we just put everything in the katana, and only the katana, we would have actually succeeded there. Yeah. Yeah, it's ultimately, too, it's like I didn't find the boss platform in time. I think they should have mirrored Vampire Survivors when it came to the timer. Instead of going down, I think it should have went up. Shotgun. Okay. If we do the reverse of that, we get only ranged weapons. Not melee, only ranged. Okay, we have a microwave. That's cool. Well, that's not going to help us. Let's see. We want to get gold gain on this character because she gets stronger based on how much gold she has. Ow! One wonders how an echidna can still fly. Yeah, you know, that's a really good question. Science will never know. When you're from another planet, who the heck knows? I mean, I'll stack it. Might as well stack it. If we get hit, at least we zap them pretty hard. I think I want to stack that boss hammer. Some of my better runs in the past have been the boss hammer or the glasses, so... We have the hammer. Ugh, sorry, excuse me. Banana ring. Leave that there for now. We'll be coming back in that direction. Get some movement speed. Of course they'd be beast. Didn't see the golem. I see you, Bush. I'm not touching you. still gotta get the sniper rifle. Means we have to level the crit book. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh! Wow, we gotta get crit. I wasn't not gonna get crit, but now I'm definitely gonna get crit. Crit pretty good. Just now it's even better. Doesn't matter for now. We're gonna turn those into, we're gonna transform that. Yeah, we'll drop the health instead. I don't want to have to be close to get a bonus. Okay, this build's coming along. Who knows? Maybe we get to keep the shots. Let's refresh that. Gold game. Yep. I do want gold game. Don't touch that on accident. Shoot. Okay. We get the revolver? Or do we get projectile town? I think we get the revolver. Projectile speed is not nearly as powerful as the cooldown, as attack speed. I'd rather get that. We could have gone for damage, but I think the cooldown is equally as powerful in that respect. Crit would have been nice with the fork as well, but maybe I should have gotten the crit. I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, we could still get some crit out of these. Gold gain. I mean, the gold gain is going to keep boosting our power. Right now, though, we're in a rough place where we have to spend some money. I'll get the speed if I have to. So we won't really see much to do with that until we get a little further here. Ow! More projectiles, more crits. No chance to get, yeah. Maybe I goofed getting the cooldown, but not if I can compensate the crits. I mean, some of these weapons, like the shotgun, for instance, have a higher crit chance, so we're still getting a benefit to our crits. Even if our base crit isn't that high. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I will spend money for this. The hammer is really good. It's called a boss buster for a reason. So we're killing normal mobs. So our damage against bosses is going to be that much better. Get some hit points. Sure. Yes, damage to elites. Stinky cheese. It's not terrible. But admittedly, I would probably give it up in a heartbeat if we get another microwave. Get some more gold game. Probably should have gotten the regen, but... Okay, after this mob is over, we should probably head over to the boss. We know where the boss is, thankfully. Yes! Ah! It all came out at once. Get some cooldown. Make that purchase worth it. The glasses are pretty good. I don't think we use microwaves now because the glasses are huge. On top of everything, the first damage we deal is going to be that much more. Yippee! Soda. Gotta kill the pig. Gotta kill the pig. We're destroying him. We're destroying him. We're destroying him. Love these fucking microwaves. I know. Yeah, when I first started playing this, I was like, what the hell? A microwave? And it makes the little beeping noise. It's like, okay. I'll use the microwave. Get more gold gain, because it's just going to make us stronger over time. We're having no problem damaging him. Ow. It's health that's a problem for us. We've got damage. We need some survivability. Oh my god, yes. Please? Pig? What pig? The pig is gone! Oh, he's been destroyed! I should have waited till the... I forgot that when you touch the boss chest, you get even more, like, suck going on, and... Oh well, it's fine. We just missed out on a whole bunch of levels. That could cost us. Crit damage. We've got the Mega Fork. If we get another fork, this game is over. This game is over. In a good way. Very good way. It's unlikely, but it could happen. Come on, statue. No fork, but tactical glasses. Super important. Get a little lifesteal. Again, it's like health that we don't really have a lot of. So even just a little bit of this damage coming back to us as healing is a great idea. That is a money thing. Get a vision. I forgot we have the campfire. I don't know if they're going to give us a chance to really utilize that later, but... We have the campfire, it means that we can stand still and get, like, rapid healing. It's just, risky. Crit chance increase. Okay. It's across the board, that's great. I want these. Get some more cooldown. We're getting a lot of money now. So much money. So much gold. Gotta go fast. Pig? No! What? That's bullshit! Ah! No! Oh! He instantly killed us. He instantly killed us. No, it's not fair. We were doing so good. Oh my god. Going back to lifesteal, man. What did us in was we had nothing to defend ourselves with. That was it. That was it. Drop chance. No, fuck off! Ow. Try to get some strong power-up synergies going on. See, the problem with Vlad is he can hit from such a far distance that you have to really seek out these darn gems. It's not guaranteed to attack the thing next to him all the time. Early game, leveling is a little rough. Ah! Let's get over to that. Kill the bees! Yeah, I kept saying hit point was a problem. It was a problem before. Definitely was. I've had some really good runs with this character, but I don't think we're going to see one tonight. Well, and that's 20% extra damage if they're close by. Get lifesteal on top of the lifesteal we naturally have. Because he gets lifestealing per level. Trying to think about what I can do from here. Crits can heal. It's pretty big. Okay, so let's try to get crit to make use of that. What kind of weapons do we want? Thinking the lightning staff is always good. Get some health. This time we won't run into that problem. Be nice to get some armor. I could pick up the armor tome. But if I pick up the armor tome, we won't have much for, like, damage synergy. So we should get the crit tome. Really should. No, 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 no. Get some luck. I'm not gonna have a shortage of health, so. Cooldown would be nice. See, if I made elites more common, that's good in the long run because we would have, like, tons of, like, better grade experience, but it's also bad because if we're not doing well, it'll bite us in the butt in perpetuity. Ow! I need another weapon so badly. No! Just about got it. We really need a weapon. Oh, that's too good to pass up. Oh no, the pig! Okay, chest is dropped. Grab that. That's not gonna really do much. Shotgun. Shotgun's not terrible on Vlad, it's just... I mean, that would really help with the dealing damage at close range and the crit, but... Would have taken the fireball staff over this, I think. Mirror? Mirror's not bad. Gimme, 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 gimme! Crit. Oh, there's the gold gauntlets. We could have used those in our last run. Let's increase our damage and such. Just ignoring the boss for now. Wrench is amazing. Love to see it, love to see it. Goblin swarm incoming. Black hole's okay. Stronger with, like, more projectiles, but it pierces, which is important. Ooh! I want more altars, that's what I need. What was that? A nuke! Yeah, screw it, let's take the fire staff. Fire staff or the lightning rod are really good, but at this point, it was our final weapon, so. Let's increase that lifesteal. Ow. That's a free item. No, please. Please. I'm new to this game. Ow. Cool down. It's pretty nice. Lifesteal or jumps? Jumps. Lifesteal's nice, but we have a lot of lifesteal. Jumps are always good. More crit. But since Vlad already has a higher than average jump, and we've already boosted it slightly, I think that's pretty good to get extra jump. Which is where the lightning staff would have been really fun, because on top of the, like, blood power we have, like, lightning hits from very far distance. Multi-Gs or Doll? They're both really good. I think we'll take the Doll, just because it's rapid damage. Cheese adds poison stacks, which can be very powerful early, but probably not as powerful as Doll. Where is the pig? He's around here somewhere. He's being hit. I am hitting him. I don't know where he is. Bunny mode. Yes, bunny mode. Gotta go bunny mode. Jumping around like a fool. Yippee. More projectiles for the staff. Fireball staff does quite a bit of work. So what I like about Lifesteal and Black Hole is since it lingers around and it pierces through enemies, it's dealing damage and taking health as it's passing through things. If we had size and more projectiles, though, that'd be even more amplified. But I think they realized that, and that's why they made Black Hole very short range. Because otherwise it'd be easily one of the better projectiles in the game. Oh, there's a nuke. I don't know where this pig is. So he died, but we don't even know where his chest is. Well, at least we have a golem. We're gonna have to head over to the portal soon anyways. Just you and me, golem. Oh! And that other thing looked like your brother. I think Black Magic be killing pig. Yeah, it was. It was targeting him, but I don't know where he was. He was nowhere nearby, because when he died, I did not hear it actually go off. Like the actual chest sound. That's too good to pass up. Cooldown, sure. Okay, we have to get over across the map now. Probably could take 2 bosses. I don't know if I don't want to risk that, though. Yeah, let's get one more of these. It's where most of your power comes from, not just the items, but, like, shrines are insane. That's tempting, but damage to elites is going to go a long way. I mean, all of those were good options for us. But damage to elites is just effectively a damage upgrade, because since elites are always going to be stronger, being able to hurt them more effectively is just big. Bunny mode, bunny mode, bunny mode. Evasion's not bad. I don't have the item that really benefits from it, but it's fine. We have ghosts. Decent damage, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. especially when that happens. No, come on! Oh god, they're gonna start pushing me away now. Oh goodness. Yep, they're starting to push me. I kind of wish after you killed the boss, any ghosts that remain would also get exploded, for at least for a second or two, just so you could get to the portal. I know that the ghosts are punishment for... Yep, we're dead. There's no way. There's no way. I don't even know what I picked. I was pressing jump. I was spamming jump. Because even after we kill him, if we kill him, they're going to keep attacking me like... There's no way. There's no way. I'm dead. There's no way. I'm toast. I'm toast. I'm toast. I'm toast. I can't move. They're just about... Yep, I'm dead. Ah! The shotgun was not... The shotgun wasn't helping us there. The shotgun wasn't helping us. The shotgun ruined the run. It was great early. It was great early. Late game, it's such a slow weapon that doesn't deal a lot of damage on its own. Had to be the shotgun. We're gonna get that guy out now so we can get a chest later. Oh, or a chest now. No, it's not even the guy that... Okay, it was just normal chest drop. Let's get bananas. Is our only option? Yeah, it was the only option. Otherwise, I would have had to expend more, like... I'll blow these guys up now. Boom! I would have had to expend more refreshes. And I didn't feel that I wanted to. So I took what I had. Okay, blood mark's good. Let's get luck. Because luck will impact the quality of our upgrades. And I think, I don't know for certain, I think it can impact the quality of the item that drops. So we could see more blues, or more magentas, or more golds eventually. But I don't know if it affects items. Screw it, we'll get more gold, why not? Get some crit chance. It's a big boulder. Get some of this experience. If I can get my luck up again, I'd like to. No, we got size. Size is perfectly good too. More enemies hit. Quantity. Okay, I'm gonna go quantity, size, and luck. Would like to get the lightning rod. It would be nice. Give it to me! Let's do power-up multiplier. It's because we had a power-up there. It'll give us a little bit more out of that power-up. If we can get some more power-up drop chance, that would also help. If I get Flamewalker, the reason that's good, we have the size tome, we have projectiles. Since Vlad spends a lot of time in the air, again, he jumps higher than most characters, we are constantly casting it. We can be above mobs and still be a danger to them. Or being on the ground as well. It's like it's a close range burn. And if we get more projectiles, that's just more burns. Let's kill this pig now. I don't want to be searching around for that thing. Now if we can just get some, like, double jumps, that'd be great. There it is. You gotta find, like, some sort of magnet at some point. It is fair. Always fair. Jump height. I won't pass it up. Yippee! We haven't discovered the boss portal yet, which is a little problematic. I'm sure we'll find it. Ah, we're getting like a lot of gold. Gold synergy items. What is this? He doesn't get stronger from gold, but gold's fine. I'll take it for now. It's okay. Could be better, but it's, you know. Can afford every chest. I guess that's a good thing. There we go. One extra jump. That's a magnet. I would actually like to get it. Yay! But first, can I kill experience guy? There we go. Banana Ring's doing a lot of work. I don't know if projectile speed also increases, like, the range at which a ranged item can go. I know it makes them travel faster. I don't know if it, like, improves anything else about that. Get movement speed. It's because we move a little bit slow. More projectiles is good. Not getting many, like, weapon level ups. That's a little concerning. Or at least the ones we're getting are not very good. Okay, so this is where all the, all the magnets are on this side of the map. Okay, he's down there, I see. Get more projectiles for our blood thing. Let's get larger stuff in general. Glasses are fine. Those are amazing. Honestly, I may even challenge the boss early. See, size is going to really help. Just not... Like, mostly I get size on Vlad for the Blood Bolt, because it can then explode in a large radius. But it's going to really help because now we have the fire underneath us. And anything below us or in our immediate vicinity is going to get incinerated. And of course it's helping with the lightning in the same way it's helping with the Blood Bolt. I mean, it's just hitting a large area. Uh-oh. Well, this is a... Gonna make those bananas pretty useful too, because they're gonna bounce around a bunch of enemies. I would have gotten the luck, but damage is damage. Just bouncing around. Size means more targets hit. Gonna want that luck, but we also need this. Oh, melting that golem. Come on, little bark. Yeah! Okay. Got a doll. That's fine. Let's get some luck. Let's get... fire's doing a lot of work for us. Let's get some more luck. Okay, that's really nice. More gold. Can you believe how much gold we're getting? Come on. What is this? My drink. I have to grab another drink at some point. Would like to get more lifesteal. Well, crits have a chance to heal you. Yes. I'm not going to crit as often, but at least that's, you know, just 25 flat health, so. Damage or lifesteal? I said we need lifesteal, but that's a lot of damage. It's a huge boost. Ah! It's a huge boost. We had to take the damage. Again, we get lifesteal every level, but we don't get a lot of it every level, so that becomes an issue of, like, yeah, we are getting it, just not nearly as much as I would have liked. Oh! Well, good chest. Yippee. Crit chance. Crit chance is up. Okay, I don't get some more luck. It's gonna be harder to decide. Now that looks nice. It does. Rather get damage to elites. Okay, cheese, damage. We'll do the cheese, because what little cheese we have is actually doing some work. At least it did some work for us. Get some cooldown. We already have the size tone. Didn't need it that much. gets hard to choose what your upgrades are going to be sometimes. Boss Buster, sure. We don't have crazy stacks of them. We only have 2, but it's something. It's not the greatest, but we'll take it. Movement speed, it's okay. I'd love to see some microwaves show up. Maybe for the blue tier would be sweet. Some more damage with lightning staff. It's not our breadwinner, but it's helping. There's a nuke. And there's a chest. Another nuke. 2 in a row, that's amazing. Woohoo! This run's going nicely now. Yeah, this one's going nicely. We had some nice runs before that went very poorly, very fast. Who knows? I hope that's not the case. I'd like to get an actual, like, progress, like, win on the stream would be cool, but... let's get some armor and some movement speed. We don't have anything for that. Is that another drop? Ah, heck yeah. Boom. Probably should have taken the experience boost, but now we're getting like a lot of experience orbs appearing at any given time. Gems. Orbs, gems. Get more blood magic. Another jump. I saw the lifesteal. I know what I said about the lifesteal. I'm not touching that because I might accidentally hit the difficulty thing. Think of the jump as additional security. Most of our abilities are hitting enemies from afar. And we can basically just generate health as we fly above them. I want more power-ups. I've been getting a lot of power-ups for some reason, but I want to increase that number. We're gonna go summon the boss now. It's a little early, but I'm not sure we're gonna be able to fight him after, like, any longer. Evasion, damage to elites, we'll do damage to elites. We'll get this guy here. We'll ignore that other thing over there. Damage to enemies close by or tactical glasses. Close by, screw it. That wouldn't have been my first choice, but when we are close to something, we can guarantee we're getting 20% more out of it. See, we were able to do a bit of damage from a good distance away from him. I like that. I don't know if it'll be enough. Those bugs. There's so many bugs. Amidst the goblins, there's bugs. To upgrade my bananas. I don't think it's enough damage. We're just gonna increase the size. Our blood thing. Whoop. More projectiles equals more power. Ah! There's another boss on the field. You can still do it. Thank you. Oh, speed, I mean, that's fine. I wanted the purple one. Purple one would have been amazing. Projectile count. I mean, yeah, you're fairly strong, so more of that. Oh, God. I don't know what hit us. More banana. Go, my banana. They're so darn tanky. All we have to do is kill Chadbark. I'm sure the pig is going to get killed, but we just have to kill the tree. Pig has in fact died. Let's get the size. Invulnerability. Get some luck. Get some more luck. Might as well celebrate with some luck, which is only going to boost us. Okay, that's not terrible. We've got some evasion. More luck. Can I get to it? Let's get some... Okay, screw the experience suck. I don't want to get killed. Yeah. Oh, I've never been here. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is it called uh-oh? Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm in hell. Oh god. Oh god. Uh-oh. They're so fast. I need more bananas. Mirror. Mirror's good. Mirror's good. I'll get some evasion. I'll get some evasion. Screw it. The curse is upon us. What a terrible night to have a curse. Oh my goodness. I almost died. Oh, I died. Darn it. Oh, he clipped me. It did damage. And I was like, I'm going to jump out of it. That's the furthest I've ever been. It's the furthest I've ever been. Buy some skips. Okay. I am going to get a drink. We're going to try that magic again. We did so well. Alright. Have a soda. I'm actually thinking I go back to Noel. I want to make the close range build really work. That was our long range magic, and it was wonderful, but I don't know. I think that strategy of, though, utilizing Vlad's, like, high jumping was really smart with the boots. I just wish they had more, like, super long-range weapons. I think the sniper rifle is one of them, but we have to get the precision tome up to a certain level there. Where is it? Level 10. We can do that. That shouldn't be hard. Turns out it's not actually a sniper rifle. It says sniper rifle, all but in name. It just, like, hits an enemy that's, like, 5 feet away from you. Okay. I think that's my problem. I don't have that many weapons unlocked in the grand scheme of things. So I need stuff, like, more stuff unlocked to be able to get to places. More synergies. Crit's good on this character, so we'll try to get that if we can. Just turning goblins into an afterthought. Yeah, let's rest the biscuit. Part of me wants to try the attraction tome again. We got the gas mask early, that's insane. Ah! Not a bad start for items. Bad start for health. Burger. Why am I hanging around this? I don't have to hang around this. We have to find shrines. Quickly! You can't be for real! I don't see any shrines. Okay, there's one right there. Nope, that's not what we were looking for. Mirror? That's not bad. I'll take it. Oh, there's a shrine, finally. Those bugs suck so much. I should have grabbed it when it came out. It's a bad place to do this. Yep, that's not gonna happen. Get some minor lifesteal, because why not? Size tome would be helpful. It's not happening. Screw it. How bad could it be? Not getting the speed upgrade. This run might be doomed. Yep, this run's doomed. I should have got another weapon. What am I doing? It's not going to help us. Crit chance might. Do we get the axes? So axes can be quite strong. I mean, they should be really good on Noelle. It's just I've never had a successful run with them, at least at the moment. It's not saying that the axes are bad. It's just I have not had a good run with them on this character. We should get a damage tome after this. Maybe. Okay. That's actually really good for us. We've got to focus the boss, unfortunately. That requires us to be strong enough to stand next to the boss. Yes, I have to be very... Ooh, 2 stacks! So if you're wondering what that does, gain armor and overheal for every enemy infected with poison. So that's a huge deal for us, because in general, any poison, stinky cheese or otherwise, or in this case, we immediately got the poison flask after that. Basically is just giving us... That's tempting, but I really, 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 really would rather damage. Can banish the armor. Whoop. It's giving us the overheal, and it's also giving us stacks of armor. I'm not sure how much armor, but it's substantial enough. And now that that's doubled up, it's going to be even more effective at what it's doing. I'm almost tempted to get lifesteal at this point. Instead of damage. Yeah, screw it. We're going to get lifesteal. Because the overheal now is going to be a big factor. And if we can get that legendary cloak again, then we're going to be unstoppable for the most part. Get a little bit of knockback. You really don't want knockback that much on this character, but at the very least we're knocking back most of the rabble, even slightly. They come back, they die. Okay. Get some cooldown. Get some crit chance. Probably should have gotten the crit damage now that I think of it. Oh well. Swarm. I'm not getting as much done as I was hoping with this run, but we are killing now. Look at that. Look at that killing. A lot of luck. It's fine. Oh goodness. Go back up there and get that thing. We have to kill those golems too. So we got another boss wave incoming. Everything's gonna be doubled up anyways, so. Experience. Very nice, very nice. Ha! Mine. Some more lifesteal. We're invulnerable at the moment. That's actually great for us. They're just pushing me around. Oh god, this is working out. This is working out. Much killing. Much killing. Woo. Another stack of that. Let's just get back in the thick of it. Okay, that the best timed couple of like power-up drops in the history of my playing this game. It was amazing. Okay, our invulnerability's gone. Got some substantial lifesteal at the moment, which is nice. That crit chance up. Got a minute. We are going to head over to the thing. I just want to get these chests. They're worth it. The whole reason I took the double up your bosses was to emphasize, like, getting as much loot. Oh, my goodness. Another one. We have to get these. We have to get these. We have to get these. Attack speed. Screw it. Let's grab this. It's all looking up. 2 piggers. Wink, wink, wink. Evil piggies. We should have 2 trees. Yep. Doing some good damage. Not as much as I'd like, but... They're having a rough time, though, injuring us, so there's that. Now the thing that's not good is that, did we get the buff? I don't know if we got the buff. We didn't get the buff. We didn't get the buff. We didn't get the buff. Grab the buff. Grab the buff. Okay, good. Good. The thing that's not good is I think our damage ratio against these guys is a little bit off, so let's just hope for the best here. They've pushed us over here. Cool, cool. We should kill most of the ghosts, though. We can sit on the bosses, though, mostly. It's the armor we're getting from the poison. Increase the power of our aura, since it's literally... Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Aura's gonna keep us alive for a lot of this. Get more burgers dropping, which is okay. I would prefer... maybe another hammer? Boss hammer? Ooh, that's amazing. If they manage to get us low health, we deal even more damage. Okay, I don't care about the experience. We want to get out of here. The ghosts! Yeah, every time we pick that, like, cultist statue, it'll double up all boss spawns for that level. Not for the entire levels, like all the levels, it would just be the one you're on. So you can end up walking away with some insane rewards, but that's only if your run's going good enough to kill them. To the power up multiplier, we don't need the jumps so much. Crit damage would be nice. More cooldown would be really nice. Keys are fine. The axes are actually doing some work, too. We haven't put much in them, but... they're coming out quite regularly. That's, we don't really need that at the moment. I would like this, though. More projectiles. Drop some nice experience skeletons. Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's any, like, merchants or whatever. That would be nice. Oh, we got a pig. Should deal with the piggy. Doing some okay damage against him. It's not fantastic, though. Oof. He did a lot. I want to level that crit tome. I at least want to walk away with something. Our damage on him is not great. knockback. It's for survival's sake. That'll help. Or like a knife through butter. Just picked up another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I could get more power-ups to drop rapidly, that could also win us the run. Because power-ups are insanely powerful. Gold gloves are not going to really help us. Did we ever discover the boss? It looks like we haven't yet. There's a drop up there, but probably not worth it. Oh, I should have gotten the cooldown. Oh well, that's fine. I still think Bush would kill us. We're not going to touch him. Trying to unlock his weapon and also by proxy unlock him. I've already defeated him once in the past. He is risky to fight. I don't think that XP skeleton was going to die. Okay, Crystal is fine. That's basically extra damage. Gonna proc more now. I would like this thing. I would like power-up drop chance would be very sweet. That or more damage. Damage. Gonna give me what I wanted it to give me. Stinky cheese is perfectly fine. The more stacks of stinky cheese we have, the better we are. I have to find the boss thing. It's over there. Oop, something dropped. What was that? Invulnerability? Could use invulnerability. I don't know if it's worth going for it. No! Okay, we got it. I don't know if that was worth even grabbing. Two minutes. Ah. Okay. We got the sniper rifle. So, this is a win in my book, even if we lose. I would like to win, though, but damage is not great at this point. The nuke helped. Ah, the crits. We had so much crit. Most of it's getting wasted, I'm sure. I don't think crit chance in this game equates to some crit damage, kind of like a Warframe. Warframe, you want a lot of crit because it can equate to... Oh, we're gonna get lifesteal. It can equate to damage as well, but I don't think this game is like that. I think it's like we've reached long ago maximal crit chance, and we could have been spending those level ups on like damage things instead of the crit tome. But I did want the rifle. I did want the rifle. There was a full reason for going hard into it. Getting knocked around. I wish we were getting knocked around. Oh, that's huge! That's huge! Blender mode! And they're not doing any damage to us. At least not enough for it to matter. Kill them! Kill them all! Do it! Do it! Kill them! Let's, yeah. Yeah, because the frost thing does a lot of damage. Okay. Mini boss down. Just got the big boss. They're doing a little bit of damage, which is good to see. It won't matter when the ghosts get here, though. Uh-oh. Oh, not gonna let me have it. Not gonna let me have it. Not gonna let me have it. Screw it. I can sit on this, probably. Unless they knock me away. Like he just did. Armor. Okay, here comes the final swarm. That's what a projectile speed is not much of a reason to, but... I can grab this. Okay, that's fine, that's... Wait, did we just do it? I want the chest. We can get the chest. We can get the chest. We can get the chest. We have time. The knockback, I know. Their knockback is way too strong. But, yeah. See, Vampire Survivors, their game deals with overwhelming numbers. This game deals with knockback. Knockback is, like, there's not as many enemies present in this game. But there are definitely, like, every enemy can push you an insane distance. Why did I get crit chance? I don't know. Let's just cover our bases. We don't need more crit chance. What am I doing? Yeah, lifesteal. Lifesteal is very important here. I'm not touching Bush. He'll kill me, especially now. Now, it doesn't matter. Like, we don't have to exit the... At least I don't think you can exit the portal. I don't know. I've never been this far, so... Last time I was here, on the stream, so I literally don't know much. But this is the final level, so really killing the boss is all there is. So damage would be really nice. Power up drop chance by a lot! That's gonna save our run. If anything's gonna save our run, it's gonna be that. Honestly, the only reason this run is still going was because of all those damn power-ups there in the forest. The first stage. Just a big ring of death. They do a lot more damage. Can I have the chest? Can you guys drop it? You gonna die for me? Oh my god. Boss. Pig, 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 pig! And he's a lot quicker. Okay. Got the chest. We should kill this guy, but... I don't like how fast he is. Oh, he can still slow you when you're invulnerable. I really want to deal with him while I can. Because, he is very strong if he hits us. And I don't want to be, like, looking over my shoulder for the pig. In fact, he probably can one-hit kill us if he hits us with that. I don't know if that was him or that was a bug. Not certain. Lifesteal's not gonna cut it. We need damage. Ah! Oh, that's bad. Nuke killed boss, right? I think the nuke, the last, yeah, I think the nuke did it, but I'm not sure. But the nuke does, I mean, it does a lot of damage, but it does a set damage number, and that's where the multiplier comes in play. You know what? Screw the pig. We don't locate the final boss thing. We don't win anyways. Also, these are so important. But if you get, like, the power-up modifiers, you can sincerely increase what they do. So the health orbs will heal more, the nuke will deal more damage, the cooldown and attack speed thing will do even more, the movement speed will be even faster, and I think the invulnerability just lasts longer. I think the duration increases. The coin one gives more coins, but... get some more size. I mean, size will equate to lifesteal at least. Jump height? It's not going to really help. Thorns will help slightly. Ah! Not by a lot. We're not building thorns. Oh, I think these stack too. I'm not certain, but... Okay, well, kill mode, we have the blender mode on. God, that is noticeable. We're spawning in, like, axes and shit. Our frost thing's going off like crazy. Everything's going off like crazy. And I think it just wore off. Yeah, it wore off. Still not enough. No, I want it! I want it! No! Oh my god. Yippee! No! Give it to me! I want the stopwatch! Ah, lifesteal! We didn't grab it. We didn't grab it. If they all dogpile on me, I'm done. I don't know if we have the damage for that. No! Give me the... Oh, there's a nuke! There's a nuke! We killed him. We killed him. And the nuke did that, so our multiplier must be pretty high. It's funny, boss now. I know, but we were trying to either get away from him or get the things, and... Well, at least the forest is really blank now, though. Look at that. Oh, look, there it is. Let's go. Oh. Huh? Okay. Bark Fader? This really is Risk of Rain now. Wait, he's taking my items! It really is Risk of Rain! How the hell are you supposed to beat him? He has 7.8 million health! Are you serious? I have 9 minutes! Ow! He hurts! He hurts without all my items! Oh, look. I don't know what that is. That was really bad. Okay. So when he does that, you're kind of screwed. I don't even know if this is possible. Is this possible? Yeah, what the actual? Like, There's a red one. There's a red one. Give me my items back, you shit. No, you can't just summon a smaller version of yourself. I don't care if it gave me silver. I want my abilities. Ow! Hey, at least I got the range, right? Not really. Okay, yeah, it's over. It's over. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No, I'm gonna die. That blue thing is gonna catch me and I'm done. Okay, no. I'm literally doing the only thing I know how to do to survive, and that's just run circles around him. I'm doing nothing to him. His bar is barely... Like, I can see his bars move. Doesn't matter. He has 7.8 million health. Oh my god, this is over. This is over. I don't know how you're supposed to win this. Had I known this... It's over. I would have put... Oh, now it gives me my items. I would have put everything in one weapon. And even then, he has 7.8 million health. No, I can't defeat him in time. You're right. I don't understand how you're supposed to win that. Hang on, I wanna read that up. Megabonk, how do you defeat Bark Vader? AI is going to be like, what are you talking about? High damage in lifesteal? I had lifesteal up the ass. There's a shrine that he uses? I don't think the AI knows what it's talking about. Keep grinding, you unlock more. In other words, other people are just saying you're effed, and you're effed. Bark Vader deletes one of your weapons. No, he deleted all of my weapons. He deleted all of them. Oh my god. So... From what I understand, you do not put levels in any other weapon. Ever. Because the final boss will take every weapon except the one you start with. Which is really, really dumb. But hey, look, I unlocked Bush, and I kind of want to try him out. That is really dumb. Like, in Risk of Rain, you lost your weapons against the final boss, but you had a chance to get them back. There was this flow to it that you could get your weapons back. That was the point, was to slowly beat the buffs out of the boss. The funny thing was, he would take all of your items and your weapons, and he would become you. So if your build was really overpowered, he'd obliterate you. But you still had a small chance in hell. Yeah, they were saying, like, you need lifesteal, and it's like, I had lifesteal, but I didn't have super crazy damage. Our super crazy damage was coming early game from all the AoE. But yeah, we didn't have full damage. I didn't know what I was up against. Now I do. Let's see. Piercing bullets can be manually aimed. Manually? Why would I do that? Random enemies are marked. Also gain 0.5% crit damage. So he just crit damage. So we're just going to level Sniper Rifle. We can get other weapons, but we're not going to level them past their initial point. We're going to try to just stick with the gun we have. Because if he's going to just do that... How do we aim? I don't know how we aim. It doesn't matter. Oh, you can press restart? Oh, that's cool. Let's just... I don't think lifesteal's gonna be very good on this guy. It could be, I don't know. I'd rather get some damage and crit. Or quantity. Yeah, quantity would be big. Turn it into a machine gun. Dark Vader is effing nuts. Yeah, he was freaking nuts. This is so dumb, though. I was not prepared for that. Oh, that's a legendary vendor. Giant fork. We absolutely need the giant fork. How much was it? It was $272. Nice. I'm a bush, I'm a bush, I'm a bush, I'm a bush. You'd like to think it's a man inside of a bush, but in reality, it is in fact just a bush. So we'll get the shotgun just for the, you know, leveling up. We really want to emphasize our sniper rifle, knowing the information we know now. There should be a way to get your weapons back, because in Risk of Rain, you could, again, just beat the snot out of the boss and you would drop your stuff slowly. It was really fun in multiplayer, because, like, one of you is inevitably going to have, like, one of the people in your group is going to have a really stupid weapon combination, or item combination, and the boss would take that, and he would punish you so hard. Oh, we know where the boss is, at least. Let's get this. Crit chance, yep. Luck. Luck is very important. Could get the luck tome, but I'm gonna say no. I feel so cheated about that run, too. That was such a good run. A little bit more, and... get axes, why not? Come on, I want that fork, dang it. Probably should have waited to use that. Where? There he is. Yeah, people were just saying you're effed. Yeah, basically that's what I got from the Steam forums there. Just looking that up, googling that. It's like, yeah, there's nothing you can do. You're done. Like, you're actually done. Yeah, no, we're gonna get that because it's permanent. So now whenever we open chests, we're getting an upgrade to damage. So we want the damage tome, and I would like the crit chance tome. We need more levels in the sniper rifle, too. We've only have, like, one. Get a little lifesteal. Nice. Crit chance. Very nice. I was gonna say, I heard a drop. It's over there. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Okay, we got out. I couldn't get out. To be here for this one and then go, alright, alright. Thank you for watching. I'm having a good time. We'll eventually end the stream, of course. Probably after this one. We got really far twice. I'm proud of that because I hadn't seen the final, like, third stage there. At least I think it's the final third stage. I don't know. Also nice to know the timer didn't really matter at the end there. That final area, it's like, you just spend time getting as more powerful as you can, and then you end up in a very unfair boss battle, like a super unfair boss battle, but even still, like, that was the furthest I'd ever, you know, been through this game. And I'll probably do some more streams of this, too, here and there. Can I just banish power upgrades for the weapons I have? So I just get the sniper rifle? Is that a strategy? Will it let me do that? I wonder. Not sure. See, the survival was working because I had all that, like, damage contributing to lifesteal, but it was BS because my base weapon did not have a very, like, fast attack speed by itself. So the game was basically inventing rules that I wasn't even aware were going to happen in the first place. That was annoying. Because the build worked until suddenly it didn't. I mean, you saw for a while there, nothing was able to touch me. Nothing was able to hurt me. Now I'm having to do it all over again. I'd say Bush is very powerful, though. I don't really think size matters too much with sniper rifle. Surely it'll never be large enough to hit, like, 3 enemies side by side. Need to start the last boss early because of damage. I don't know, because, again, like, the only reason to start it early is if you're already struggling in the level like I was, but that's a problem because he's always going to be really powerful no matter what. Like, I guess staying longer is great because if you can farm enough extra push, like enough items or whatever, you'll be a little bit better prepared. It's just that whole, like, deal of removing all the weapons except your starter limits how you play. Like, right now it's like, oh, if I want to complete this, I have to stick with this strategy of just ignoring every other weapon. Which is honestly not a fun design. In Risk of Rain, which again, that really borrows its mechanic from, you're not limited entirely. Like, it's not 100%. There's a mechanic in the boss fight which you can get your shit back slowly. And again, depending on what you get back, could really impact you in a very positive way and get you the win. So I'm not sure if the developer is dead set on that in this, like what they've currently done. I find it annoying. And even now, knowing, you know, a strategy that might help, it still limits my enjoyment of certain facets of this game now. Because if I'm ever going to fight that boss, then it's like, oh, well, you have to build a certain way forever. There's no like alternative way of getting around it, unless there is an incremental like power system, kind of like Vampire Survivors and a few others, where you can keep building the power of your characters over time outside of, levels. But I don't know if that exists in this. I don't know if that's what the tiers are. I don't even know what the tiers are. We have to go to the boss. It's just like, yeah, you're giving us no real choice with how to play the game at this stage. You must always level one weapon. Which can also hurt runs, because not every weapon is suited for every enemy type or every situation. Like right now we're doing really well. We might do really bad the next stage. It's a possibility. Also, another problem is this weapon targets in a line, so when most of the shots are shooting off in the distance and not aiming at the boss, that's hurting me. Now, there is a mechanic to, like, remove items from appearing in a run, but you can't remove all the items except for one. Now, if you could just say, oh, well, I'm going to play this character, and then you could just remove every weapon in the game except for the one you started with. But it doesn't let you do that. It doesn't let you do that kind of micromanaging. They should just let you say, yeah, I want to click everything else to off except for the thing I'm using, just so I can fight and not worry about wasting levels. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! No! Yep. And that's why you don't want to just level one weapon. Because all my good damage is going wherever the hell it wants. And they say you can aim that, too. Well, that does not work in a game like this. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Risk of Rain, it only worked because that game had a smaller enemy pool. This is not Risk of Rain. Similar, but not. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Megabonk. I'm going to keep playing it here and there again. You have some people here that are, like, insane. They go hard, which is really neat. But this will be a new game to try to master to some degree here and there. We're going to get more Vanish. Wish there was more upgrades. Yeah, see, Vampire Survivors has, like, all this other stuff you can put points into. And all that's, like, missing from this. Oh, I should have gotten the tomes. That's another huge thing, too. Like, if I unlock that next tome... I'll probably do that off camera. If I can unlock that next tome, I can walk away with, some pretty crazy runs. Because there's always that moment where it's like, oh, I want this, this, and this... but I don't have the final slot, so there's always something I'm missing, whether it's life-stealing or crit or extra damage or whatnot. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed this, Kosaku. I know we saw a whoever slime earlier popped in, said hello. I don't know if he's still here. Alright, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll do some more Megabonk at some point. I'm not sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe do another stream. I'm not going to do like Megabonk regularly. It's going to be kind of like Vampire Survivors. It's like every now and again. Because I don't really have the audience for this kind of game. These are games I like usually just playing with myself or friends. But yeah. It was very fun. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I will have to get off my butt though and start doing more spooky stuff. I'm really trying to get my head into it this month. It's just everything's been going wrong. This year has been exceptionally hard, which is odd considering the worst year I've ever had was in 2023. The huge emotional blow, and I'm still reeling from that, but this year has been like my sick year, and I've been so ill from COVID and everything, and then the headaches and the back pain. Just want to curl up and just be forgotten. So I'm really trying to get everything back into swing. Not to mention, I really wanted to do ARC streams this entire year. The start of the year, when I was still like rasping and choking, I was like, yeah, I want to play more ARC with friends. Big new maps coming out. Most of them have already come out. And I haven't really touched ARC. I had uninstalled it, and then sure enough, there was this big thing that destroyed mods, and apparently that's still going on. I'm just not interested. Anyways, no, the battery. No, I'm sorry. Anyways, long story. I'm gonna head off here. Thank you for watching. See you all later. Good night, Kasaku.